delicious new noir film on the block. This one's called Monica, Oh My Darling. I have with me the filmmaker, Vasan Bala, the hero, anti-hero, Rajkummar Rao, and above all, Radhika Apte. Hi.
Hi.
I love that piece right at the beginning in the credits. You set the mood that Radhika is paramount.
You know
I love
something,
this
actually, honestly, when I started watching and the names, I said, oh, I must have forgotten my name. I actually thought that.
Yeah, but no, but it's an old tradition. Like it will always be above all Kader Khan.
Yeah. Oh.
So it is following a tradition of.
Oh, really?
Above all. Yeah, yeah.
And the dynamic
Yes,
appearance
dynamic
is also.
appearances and all that.
I did not know that.
So it was a so whenever there was an ensemble, you take limited amount of days. So you can't call everything a guest appearance.
Oh wow!
So they came out with very creative titles.
I thought it was, of course, because she's Netflix's darling.
No. It is like proper 70s tribute to credits.
Okay, see, I learned something right from the get-go. This film is peppered with so many references. How educational and experienced has it been for the two of you?
See, I was just educated.
See, exactly, right? And this is a genre that I wasn't too familiar with, Hindi film noir, that he's paid a lot of tributes to. How many did the two of you catch right at the beginning?
So many, because we used to discuss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, before every scene, before anything that he would do, we would discuss that, and they were like, there's a one. Of course, you've seen the film, and we can cut this out though. That whole Makbool.
Yeah.
Okay, pehle ko Monica Meri Jaan, and we actually thought, Vasan, yaar, are you sure? It's like, karte. Okay.
Oh, wow. And are there any Anurag Kashyap tributes that I missed in this?
Everyone.
I've missed everything.
Vishalji, Anurag sir.
Oh, I should
Kashyap,
go back.
Sriram Raghavan, everyone.
I should go. This is a film that, of
Ram
course.
Gopal Verma, everyone.
Oh, the one I caught, let me tell you. Kasupanam Duddu Mani from the Tamil Nuwa Sudukavum. Nalan Sudukavum. So that I caught. So the one I was supposed to catch, I've caught. I've stayed true. But, okay, I will have to watch this again to do that. I love how classic this is in the sense that you have your classic anti-hero protagonist and you have the investigator. Here, Radhika, you, of course, I will come to you, Raj, but above all, Radhika, so I'm going here first. Playing this investigator, I had a blast seeing you because I was trying to figure you out in every scene. Like, which side are you? Because there was a lot you were not giving away, right? What was your charm in coming onto this project?
That I've never figured. I didn't think about this ever. That they will look at me thinking whose side I'm on.
Yes, which is why we cut that thing off, no?
Ah, yes. Understood. Ah, I just wanted to stay true to what he'd given me and figure out how she'll react and do things. She was just this. She owned her Kaminapan and she loved being in charge, and she was like literally so at peace with it. I thought it was very interesting. Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, did you figure her out later on?
Oh no,
towards the end, yes.
Towards the end, it was a surprise to me. I thought it was over.
That's a relief also, yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing to know.
That's how people saw,
Yeah. Okay.
It was an absolute surprise. Like, a lot of what happened later, I feel like I want to ask the director, hey, what did I miss? What happened here? So it was so peppered with everything. By the end, I didn't know. And especially in your performance, there was a pause after every line, which the director also played with a lot. I like that pause as well, that, was there after everything. How fun was it playing this trope of a noir film? Is it freeing as actors because it's a world of nihilism, an immoral world, and then you can just do your best, and you're, doing your best in this world?
Actually, it was very freeing because it is something I had never done before, and he had given me the playground with complete faith. You don't get that. A lot of times, you get cast and the directors only come and ask you, "Eh, tu karegi na, par hoga na tere se."
No one asks you that. No one asks.
That's the worst thing to do.
Yeah.
And they come and say, "Yeah, but you'll pull off now. You look like a young girl." That's also what I've been asked. You know what I mean? Like a young, peppy, urban girl. So anyway, ये तो मतलब it was so safe. I wasn't sure that I'll pull it off, but he was, and which is why you try different things. Most of them don't work, but then something might work, So I think, as he said, like, in an earlier interview, you said about auditioning. How that's so much fun when you audition the right people, because you're basically playing and you're just trying to see it felt like that. It felt like a really comfortable rehearsal room where you're just trying things out, and it's fun.
Yeah, I like watching the entire collaboration. Raj, did you feel trapped in this genre, or was it freeing for you? Did I get the trap reference right? There was. Okay.
Trapped there was.
No, it was. If he's climbing down a building,
okay.
it is trapped.
Okay, sorry, yes.
We will, all
sorry,
Rajkummar Rao fans unite. They'll
Actually
agree
right,
with me.
actually.
You're climbing down a building, it's trapped.
We didn't realize.
We didn't realize.
Yeah.
So it was pretty free. I never felt trapped. I loved the script, what I read long back. And then Vasan is a friend, and I really have a lot of respect for him as a maker. So I think I always felt I was in safe hands. And we were just having fun on set, I think, with those scenes. And it just came out. Eventually, he made the film. I think this genre is such that it is a director's genre. You really can't come out and say, you know what, I like that actor, I like this actor. Like, I love the film, which is the best thing that even we would love to hear. That, you know, somebody would say, I love the film, and you're also good in it. Instead of, hey, you are great in it, film is okay. That's the most compliment. Yeah.
That's not going to happen with a Vasan film.
Yeah.
Purely, he puts in so much effort, right? How is it when you work with a director who's done so much homework, who's got everything, and I find like he treats every project like a treat. So how is it collaborating with a passionate filmmaker like that?
It was awesome. I think he's got so much clarity in his mind when it comes to shot taking, and how he's very clear how he's seeing the whole film, and he knows your character's journey also in and out. So I think he made our job really easy, and he's a friend also, and he's somebody who's very sure of things. He's not unsure that, you know, let me take it from this angle, that angle, that angle, that angle, that angle. He's exactly sure that, you know, oh, I got my thing, I have it, we can move on. So that's why I think it became pretty fast, the whole shoot.
Vasan, as a filmmaker, you are somebody who I feel you have a vast repertoire of knowledge. You are the best person to tell me what are the elements of Hindi film noir, because I'm a noob when it comes to that. So what are the elements?
So I think the noir genre anyways has been set up since the 50s, after World War II.
Wo kaun thi?
Yeah, everything. After World War II, Hollywood started making two happy films. And then, you know, after that, people kind of revolted and made noir. Even before that, people were making noir films. I think it's freeing because you see humans in their darkest, and you show it in an entertaining way. So the thing is, you watch all the morbidness, all the nihilism, but you're laughing and you're scared and you get the thrills out of it as well. So I think that is a palette also probably we seek, and kind of noir offers you a rich palette, music-wise, acting, good-looking people, lighting, dialogues, thrills, everything, and people flipping, twists in the... Nothing better for a filmmaker to use all these tools and to try and dish out an entertaining film.
So where do you think noir sits in our current calendar of films? Do you feel like Hollywood has adapted noir into their films, like even your Marvel superhero films now have that tinge of noir? What about in Hindi cinema?
Hindi cinema has always been there. Vijayanand, before that, even Gurudutt Devanand was one of the first guys out there who was happy playing amoral characters when, you know, there was a very socialist wave. Devanand was okay being the guy who is on the wrong side of the law.
I heard a dialogue of his, right? There was a film playing as well on TV in morning.
No, not Devanand.
That wasn't Devanand.
It's actually Johnny Gadar that plays.
Oh, that was Johnny Gadar. Okay. Which itself must have been.
You've gone on a dark path, my son.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, that's Johnny Gadar. Okay.
Dharamji, हाँ.
Oh, I thought that was Devanand's voice. Okay, my bad.
But there is a नया दौर dialogue which जब अमीर का दिल खराब होता है तो गरीब का दिमाग खराब होता है.
Oh, all right.
So it's all there in the backdrop. No one needs to know.
See, that's what I mean. You know, I feel like fans of this genre, even people who have watched it, are going to watch it, or maybe like vice versa.
But no one needs to know all this. This is all purely just for me, and it doesn't affect the storytelling.
Yeah, like I watched it without knowing, and it worked great for me. And you know, I wouldn't ask any of you about veering away from the commercial formula because none of you have ever stuck to that. So when you come out with an offering like this, how is that? You know, you don't really sit in the mainstream, but you are somewhere, you're giving people what they want.
So that is mainstream then.
Yeah.
You tell me the
What is
alternate.
mainstream, but?
No, I meant like it is not by the numbers, but it is something that a lot of people are seeking out because of the OTT genre. Everyone's veering and looking at something different. So as you're telling me, you think the alternate has become the mainstream now?
I think we're still figuring out. Nobody really knows what is mainstream, what is non-mainstream.
Yeah.
And also we've started categorizing films these days. Na, कि यार ये ना ये तो OTT की film है. I think it's just a phase, yeah. Every film is meant for both theaters and OTT. You can watch it.
But you're saying every film is meant
for theaters, like,
Okay.
And then of course OTT also has like series and everything. They will always come on, service platforms. But film is a film. Don't really, put them in brackets. कि ये OTT की film है और ये theater की film है. Enjoy it just for the storytelling and enjoy the experience.
Correct.
So you don't think the medium matters, whether it releases on an OTT or you would have made the same film?
The filmmaking can't change for the medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some filmmakers do say, "Arey nahi, you'd shoot more close-ups and all." I don't agree. I mean, you can't really calculate like that. You have to make a film the way it is supposed to be made. There is no... even you would watch Amar Akbar Anthony on a TV as well, right? So did Manmohan Desai think someday someone is going to watch
We also all these films on TV and still remember them.
Correct. So
Yeah. It's force fit on mobile phones as well.
that doesn't change.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
you try to
an
mix the
experience
best
you're
sound, the
having, yeah.
best colors, everything.
Monica is missing today, but of course the femme fatale, who absolutely did a fabulous job. How did you zone in on this cast, or how did this cast zone in on you?
So I think it becomes a very hectic process, and that time, and you just pray that all the choices you're making are going to work for the film. And touchwood, I mean, I've been really happy that it just all fell in place in that sense.
If I had to ask you to recast this film in the 1960s,
60s,
yeah, or 70s, who would play Raj's
or
role?
90s.
Or 90s,
90s
yeah.
would be Shah Rukh, I think. Bazigar and
yeah.
after Bazigar.
Early 90s.
Okay, maybe you can take it.
Yeah.
I make your first color.
So if it was in the 90s,
Early 90s, yeah.
Early 90s, I think, I don't know why I feel Amir Khan for this character. Then Juhi Chawla as the cop. It'd be a very different film.
Wow.
But and maybe
Monica?
Rekha then. Early 90s, so why not?
Wow, Rekha.
In the Night, No Control.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. That's a fantastic film. No reason why you shouldn't still make it.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it. So
Yeah. No.
That was just like a bizarre wish list.
No, it's fantastic. But I love the film that you made, and especially because I have to go back and look up all the references that you mentioned. Thank you so much. Been a learning experience for me already. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.